Hello to you all, this is OBN, Voice for the People. I'm Thomas Kamulat with the latest story of the hour. House of People's representatives approved postponement of Finfinne and Dodoma cities councils as well as local election.
The House of People's Representatives on a second extraordinary meeting approved the resolution tabled to postpone the Finfinne and Dodoma cities councils members as well as local elections. The resolution tabled by the National Electoral Board of Ethiopia suggested the elections to take place together with the upcoming general elections. According to National Electoral Board of Ethiopia, the postponement is done due to lack of sufficient time and security concern. The decision came after the request made by National Electoral Board of Ethiopia to postpone the election owing to the need to recruit, train, and organize election executors or election bodies. More institutional reform is underway at regional level. According to the resolution passed by the House, the current councils of both cities will continue until the upcoming general election is held. Election of members of the Finfinne and Dodoma cities councils was supposed to take place last year. Noting that National Electoral Board of Ethiopia is going through comprehensive reforms, members of parliament pointed out conducting the two cities administrative council election along with general election will ensure free, fair and democratic election. It is to be recalled that the two cities and local elections were postponed in 2010. Now the House on a second extraordinary session after summer recess passed the resolution unanimously once again.
The House has also approved the draft bill prepared to amend customs, banking business and land expropriation and compensation laws. Akilukov reports.
The House of People's Representatives on its second extraordinary meeting unanimously approved the Customs and Bank Operation System draft bill and the transfer of private lands for the public benefit and compensation procedure draft bill with majority vote. Some members of the parliament have also forwarded their questions for the concerned standing committees. New proclamation lets individuals relocated for the public benefit to appeal after they transferred their property for the government. The law supports those who are suppressed by the act, so individuals should have to have the right to appeal while the property is on their hands. Previously, farmers who are lived on the outskirts of Finfinne city were moved from their lands without satisfactory compensation fees. So, while the new draft bill is needed at this moment. Chairperson of Urban Development, Construction, Transport and Legal Justice and Democratic Affairs Standing Committee, Ashanafi Gami, had to say the following for the questions raised.
አዋጅ ቁጥር 455/97 completely ለባለ ይዞታዎች መብት ከመቼውም በላይ ሊያረጋግጥ የሚችል ድንጋጌ ያዘ አዋጅ።
This proclamation gives full right for the owners of the land. As you know, Ethiopia is a developing country, so every development will be done on our land assets. So for those relocated individuals that appeal to the next, their right is not limited. Even they will be told to release their land a year before. So it's all about balancing benefit of citizens and development.
The Minister of Health is to build a state-of-the-art children's hospital in capital Finfinne in the premises of Alert Hospital. Minister of Health Dr. Amir Aman accentuated the construction of the hospital will begin after a month. All needed preparation have been finalized to begin the construction of the over 500-bed hospital at the cost of 120 million euro, Dr. Amir told FBC. The hospital, which will help to provide treatment for about 1 million children annually, will be built jointly by the governments of Ethiopia and the Netherlands as well as other development partners. The Minister of Finance and the Netherlands signed a grant agreement amounting to 27.44 million 3 months ago to finance the Finfinne Children's Hospital project. According to Dr. Amir, the construction of the hospital will be completed in 3 years and it is the first in the country. Ethiopia-born Sofia Tesfamariam becomes the new permanent representative of Eritrea to the United Nations. Previously, Eritrea had no ambassador to the United Nations since the days of the popular ambassador Girma Asmerom in 2016. Following the ambassador charge d'affaires and the deputy permanent representative Emmanuel Georgian was the head of the Eritrean mission in New York. Sofia's main activity before her promotion to the United Nations had been as a media writer against Eritrea's desertedness and mostly against the Tigrayan People's Liberation Front TPLF, whom they publicly hated. Her accurate assessment of the new powerless and former ruling party of the Ethiopian government. Sofia Tesfamariam's father was an employee on the Ethiopian Airlines and grew up in Finifine in several African countries before the family settled in Virginia, USA. Sofia is married and has 3 children. The Oromia Technical Committee of Tree Planting Campaign briefed media. In Oromia Green Legacy Campaign, more than 10 million people were participated. We have more on that. Of the Oromia Technical Committee for Planting Tree Seedlings, who is also Director General of the Oromia Forest and Wildlife Enterprise, Dida Diriba said that the role of the committee was immense in the Green Legacy campaign. Dida underscored that with the works done by the Oromia Region Committee, better results were registered. The commitment of the Prime Minister enabled us to achieve this result as a region. If you take the Premier, he always planting tree seedlings. Beyond talking, this initiated the people of the country to actively participate on the campaign. The director emphasized that more than 10.1 million people have taken part on the Green Legacy campaign at the Oromia regional level alone. The individuals who have planted tree seedlings on identified places were more than 10.1 million, from which 29% were women. According to him, the established committee has been working on the nurturing process of the planting tree seedlings. As a committee, we have set a plan of nurturing the seedlings. In addition to this, the public and other concerned bodies should contribute their part on nurturing it. Unless we nurture it, our work will be meaningless. Jimma Zone Agriculture Natural Resource Office declared that more than 177 million coffee seedlings were planted. In Jimma Zone, more than 400,000 farmers were involved on coffee farming. Fukadu Brown.
Jimma Zone is a land of coffee origin and mainly covered by coffee production. Besides planting tree seedlings campaign, the zone has planned to plant 177 million coffee seedlings and planted 90% of it. In Gera district of Jimma Zone, more than 21 million coffee seedlings have been planted on more than 4 hectares of land. Farmers and youths who have been participating on planting coffee seedlings said they have been planting selective coffee seedlings per advice of experts.
We have been planting productive coffee seedlings. We expect more production from it because it is selected seedlings and professionally planted based on expertise view. We have prepared 1,000 holes to plant coffee seedlings. We prepared the seedlings on our nursery site.
Agricultural experts for their part noted that they have been supporting the farmers to use scientific methods in order to increase their product and productivity.
We have been giving professional support for the farmers in order to help them to get much production from plots of lands. We have also making them to get experience from their areas.
Head of Agriculture and Natural Resource Office of Jimma Zone, Masfin Ragasa, underscored that besides its economic benefits, coffee seedlings have great role in protecting forests.
Coffee have been playing great role in protecting forests found in our zone. Coffee needs shadow. Due to this, people do not cut trees. So coffee has enormous role in maximizing coverage of forest in our zone.
In Jimma zone, more than 400,000 farmers have been participating on coffee production.
Thank you for watching. That's all for now. Enjoy your time.